me stream. God damn it. Okay, do whatever you were gonna do.
I was just gonna put powder on you. When you get a stopping point.
I gotta put foundation on first.
Okay.
Okay, mute that again.
Where's mute on? Mute.
Muted.
What? Unmute it.
Or whatever software you're utilizing to stream to Twitch. I did a video on this a couple of years ago, but they've since changed the location of the stream key. So in order to get your stream key, go to twitch.tv, go in the upper right hand corner, make sure you're logged in, and click the down arrow, and then go to your dashboard. Underneath your dashboard, you're going to see a few different things. You're going to see an option up here, a bunch of different tabs. Go to the one that says settings, right here in between stats and streaming apps. And
Where? I don't see it. Stop it. Okay, well, that is clearly out of date. Oh, fuck you! Where's my fucking stream key? And we're live! Let's not make a big deal out of this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, hats, cats, and other folk, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, welcome to Super Justice Warriors Live. As always, I am Jolene. With me today is Crystal. We're going to be playing some Super Metroid. We're back after a long absence. For some reason, I didn't get the notification on my phone that was like, Super Justice Warriors went live, so I doubt that... Oh, there it is. All right. Well, maybe some of our ages-old subscribers will be back. Why don't you start it up? Well, let's I'm going to change the controls first, because the default controls on this infuriate me. Case in point. Cool. Okay, all yours.
All right.
I'm going to open up the app and make sure we can hear ourselves.
Let me see
Do you understand that these are mislabeled? Yeah, like the what you're looking at is an Xbox controller layout, and the Super Nintendo. Yeah.
So B. Oh boy. Okay, I guess.
This is A. That's B. Yeah, X and Y are correct.
Oh, X and Y.
Or no, I think they're backwards. X would be on top. Y would be. So right now you've got shoot here, item cancel here. Just hit the button that you want it to be, and it'll fix it.
So let me shot, jump, dash. Okay.
That's how I had it set.
Here we go.
Twitch app won't load.
Oh. There we go. Playing so many games and all these cancel.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
Well, I can kind of hear the game. Yeah. Okay. We're all set. You got to speak up though, because I am way louder than you.
Sorry, it's been a while.
Yeah. Okay, in the mad dash to get set on time, I didn't get to do my makeup. So the compromise is I'm going to do my makeup on camera while you play the game.
Okay. Just use that when you're done.
Yeah, well, I have, yeah. A lot has happened since the last time I was streamed. My hair is all messed up.
What is Planet Zebes?
What do you mean?
They said that was the first place where they...
Yeah, it's the planet from Metroid 1. It's also the planet where this takes place.
Oh. I didn't know that's what it was called.
I believe since it's a Japanese game, it would be Zebus.
Zevis.
I forgot to bring a piece of tissue for touch-ups. It's okay, I'll step away for a minute when I'm done.
Why can I not jump? Oh no.
Because you fucked up your controls, that's why.
Man,
I told you not to fuck with them. I set them properly.
I think it took them.
Well, you're just gonna have to...
Reset it.
Don't fuck with them this time. Let me fix them.
Alright.
Okay. For a second there, I thought we had stopped broadcasting. How the fuck do I reset?
It should be on file.
It's not. Ugh,
Reset
there,
game.
finally. Alright. Give me that to me. There.
Okay, thank you. Perfect. Dash. Did you ever watch Captain N back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
Mother Brain?
Wildly out of character.
Yeah.
Croker's here! Croker says, been a hot second. Yeah, I was a whole other ass gender when last you were around.
Oh no, I gotta fight. Was it-
Today's a big day for me, actually. I didn't tell you about this. But it finally happened.
Is this Ridley?
I finally need to wear a bra.
Congratulations.
And I'm wearing one today. And, intellectually, I knew that the underboob sweat was coming,
Uh-oh.
but nothing really prepares you for the underboob sweat. Croker says ass genders are truly the most powerful of them all.
Ass genders?
Oh, I said I was a whole other ass gender.
Oh,
Yeah.
ass genders. That's something Monica would say.
Mm-hmm. I'm just smearing lipstick around my face at this point.
See if I make it out of here alive. Ridley took attacks on my life.
Mm-hmm. You can't die there.
Ah!
But yeah, I started transitioning last September.
No, I'm dying. Ah! Okay.
Kroger says congrats. Thank you. any Kleenex down here?
Yes, I do. I'll be right back.
Croker says, just had to make it look close. I know how it is. Implying that you were just being dramatic there. And weren't, you know, sucking.
Right? Well, it's only been like 15 years since I've played this last.
Right?
Well, I'll worry about that later.
Huh?
I was wondering what kind of mascara you had.
I'm not going to use any. I can't wear mascara because my eyelashes are too long.
Have you beat Metroid 2?
Mm-hmm.
That was a pretty hard game.
I've beaten all of them except Metroid Prime 2, which I got to the very end and then quit. And I never played Freedom Federation Force.
I've never played any of them except 1, 2, and 3 I beat. I'm pretty sure I beat 1. Do you have any brushes?
Just the one I use for my blush.
Okay, you need a powder foundation or powder brush. I'll have to get you. We'll go.
I mean, I might. You need to look through my whole kit here and tell me.
Oh yeah, I have.
But again, I don't need mascara at all. I don't know if you've ever looked at my fucking eyelashes, but I have the longest eyelashes of anybody you've ever met.
Doesn't mean you need to elongate them farther, but you can just.
It all winds up down here. Like, it doesn't work. And I don't need it.
Oh, this is
Here.
where.
Take a break. Fix me up. This is where what? What were you saying? I can't talk. You're doing my face.
Okay.
What were you saying? This is where...
I don't remember.
Damn it! Okay.
I really don't.
Here.
Don't move your lips. Okay.
It's a gripping stream.
Just got a little spot there.
Mhm.
Okay.
Where's the, here. How much is in my teeth?
Alright. Don't hide your top teeth.
I
Open it.
can't. That's from having braces. I can't. Yeah.
You keep running away. There you go.
All right. Sweet. I just need to redo my hair, and we will be presentable.
This can be a Metroid makeup party.
Yeah. let's kill some aliens.
Alright. I always end up using my cell phone for a mirror. The camera.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the area, the last
Yeah.
area where Mother Brain was.
Yeah, it's where the first game ends.
It's blown up. Oh. But I can't use analog. I remember you trying to escape up these tiny little things here.
It's so much worse in the original. Like, this is easily 3 times longer
Oh yeah, because there's.
in the NES game. Croker says makeup skills are very important. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm not great at it.
Well, after this, we'll go through some makeup and I'll get you hooked up.
Yeah.
You're gonna thank me when you're done.
One of the problems is I'm a face toucher. Like, all day I'm just rubbing on my face.
I have the same thing, but what you gotta learn to deal with is the itching. You're gonna deal with the biggest amount of itching without touching it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you'll be good. And it took me a while to get used to that.
I don't think I'm going to be able to handle that.
Well,
We'll find out.
you already put powder on?
Yep.
Okay. Going down the elevator.
I meant to look at my hair, and I looked at my face instead.
Your hair will get better the longer it gets.
Yeah, it's really, like, it's at an awkward stage.
It's just the annoying part.
It's at that Luke Skywalker length.
Yeah. I have extensions.
But yeah, I'm wearing my bralette, and ugh.
I don't have the ball. Oh, I got the ball. I can't jump in the ball?
There we go. No, that doesn't happen until way later in the game. In fact, I don't even know if that's in this game. Yeah, it is. It is. But it's actually not required. You can beat this game without ever getting the spring ball.
Huh. Oh, yeah, because it's not the old one.
But in this one, unlike original Metroid, you can shoot downwards, so you don't need the bombs to come down here.
That makes it so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
I like it when you, all the enemies are gone, and then as soon as you come out, and then it starts that really cool...
Don't spoil it!
Oh.
Like anybody hasn't seen Super Metroid. But yeah, I agree.
Okay, I don't want to waste the missiles. That's this button, right?
No, it's you hit select to cycle through all the stuff.
Oh, yeah.
There are enemies in Super Metroid? Yeah, alright, fine. Shh. Quiet. Who asked you?
Where's my energy tank? It's up here somewhere. There it is.
Yeah, you can't get that till way later in the game.
Here's my missiles. They blocked the wall off. What did they do to my favorite planet?
You blew it up in the last game. Who's they? You did it.
Oh. They're enemies.
You know what? I should actually post to the tweeties that we are live streaming.
Who is saying we have not blown up a planet? That's right. No one.
Yeah, Croker said, who amongst us can truly say we have not blown up a planet? Well, we all live on this one, and we're blowing it up at this moment, so
Yes.
correct.
Oh, more missiles. I want missiles. Hey. Oh, phew. More missiles. Who said you could take Mother Brain's ass groove? Oh yeah, whoops. Am I supposed to go back up here?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Maybe Snowbound will join us. Or your daughter.
What day is it today?
Tuesday.
Oh. I don't know if she is. Well, actually, she should get a email from saying Twitch is. We're live on Twitch, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, maybe she should, unless she's busy.
You should text her and tell her you're on.
Okay.
There's a little more delay on this than I'm used to. And that is 100% coming from your TV. Oh, you've still got those dumb interpretive frames on. I need to change your TV settings.
Okay.
Like, we've got all this super bad input lag because you've got it set up a certain way.
Well, I don't want no lag.
Like, can you not feel that? Like, you hit jump and it doesn't jump right away. It takes like half a whole second. So how about that Final Fantasy VII remake, Croker says. I didn't care for Final Fantasy VII the first time it happened.
I love it, and I want it back. I'm a Final Fantasy nut. So, I will be buying the remake. I will be pre-ordering it as soon as possible.
Though the Seiken Densetsu 3 remake is coming out early next year, too.
But not in America.
Yeah, it is. And the Seiken Densetsu North American release happened today.
In America?
In America.
In English?
In English.
How did you hear this English thing?
I texted you about it earlier.
I saw that, but I was like questionable. Like, what's going on here?
It was released today. You gotta keep up on the news.
Because last time I saw it, I was like, what? Okay, what's going on here? Oh, okay. Because I want that. It's the first time they bring Seiken Densetsu 3 to America. In America.
Yes.
I will get a Switch for that, but I just got Seiken Densetsu 3 on an American cartridge for Super Nintendo.
Yep.
And I beat it. I beaten it twice. And I'll beat it again. And I'm working on Seiken Densetsu 4, Dawn of Mana. That game is hard.
Okay. Okay, let me see that.
Seems better.
Oh, will you go unplug that? Will you go unplug that, please?
How do I do that? Oh,
Just unplug it. Well, for some reason we can't go left or right now. There we go.
She's downloading the app and gonna watch it.
That's better, but it's still not perfect. Yeah, there's still like mad input lag. Here, you go ahead. There should be like a game mode Bridges says, "Hey, I'm here. Hey, how you doing?" We are...
That was quick. She hit that app real
It
fast.
has been a while. Alright, that's as good as we're going to get.
Let's see. I mean, for a Super Nintendo game,
It's, well, I mean, that's the thing. When you're playing it on a Super Nintendo, it's instantaneous. It's if there shouldn't be any input lag. But at the very least, it used to be you could see on the preview monitor, they were noticeably out of time. Now they're pretty much in time, so...
that's good enough.
Yeah. It has been a while.
Oh, map time. To Brinstar. Okay, that's right. I keep thinking analog. Meridia. My last name would be Meridia. Or my code.
I don't get it.
Oh, my email.
Oh, right.
MERIDIA.
Yeah. I remember now.
There was only like 2 people in like the whole world that had that name.
Well, now you've announced to the whole internet what your email is. Don't tell them what the end part is.
No, they don't. They don't know my middle name either. Okay. Map time. Now you bitch. Sorry.
Yeah, don't use that word.
If I start to suck at this game, and take it from me.
Like I'm gonna be any better. Now, if we were playing the original Metroid,
That's all you.
that I'm great at. I think we did. I think back in the day we did a Can Jolene beat it in under 3 hours, and I came in solidly under 3 hours.
Oh, the save point.
If any speedrunners checked in on this stream, they would be tearing their hair out. You didn't save. Nope.
How do I do this?
You hit the wrong button. You gotta leave and come back.
I gotta leave the room?
I
guess so.
don't necessarily know if you need to leave the whole room, but you do need to,
Wouldn't let me do anything. Here we go. I really want to play other Metroids, but like the...
Well, I have the remake of 2 on the 3DS,
Yeah.
but it is super hard.
Yeah.
I beat it, but it is not easy at all, even like on supposedly easy mode. Which, like, that was the most consistently disappointing thing about it, honestly. It was like, here's how playing a Metroid game should feel. Really, here's how playing any good Metroidvania game should feel. Is you go into an area and you feel completely overwhelmed and outclassed.
Yeah.
Right? And then you fight it out for a while. Isla Bridges says, what game is this? It's Super Metroid. You feel completely outclassed, and you fight it, and you fight it, and you fight it, and then you, like, get an item, or an upgrade, or you learn a new skill, that then, now you feel like an unbelievably unstoppable machine for, like, a while. Until you get to a new area, where suddenly, fuck, I'm outclassed, I'm outgunned, this game has my number, I don't know what to do. Croaker, yeah, that's the game I'm talking about, Croaker. It's the remake of Metroid 2. And so the problem with that game is that you're outclassed, you get an item, and then you're kind of okay. And then you go to a new area, and then you're immediately outclassed again. You don't have that nice buffer period of I feel like an immortal god. I feel like a goddess amongst warrior women. You know, wandering whatever random planet I'm on. In that case, planet SR388.
Oh, God. Oh. There we go.
So it was good, but it wasn't great. And it was nice, though, to have a 2D Metroid. You gotta fight this thing.
Fight this thing.
It was nice to have a 2D Metroid again for the first time since Zero Mission. The specter of Metroid Fusion haunts us still. It's true! And even worse than that, Other M.
I'm gonna die.
It was so frustrating because they made Zero Mission. Or no, they made Fusion.
No.
You have missiles, you know.
No, I'm gonna die.
Shoot the things and get health. Nope. Yeah, you're gonna die. Confession, Metroid Fusion was my first Metroid game, and I still kind of like it. Metroid Fusion was alright. I didn't hate it. It didn't scratch my itch. Like, it and Metroid Prime came out on the same day. And I fully expected I'm going to hate this 3D Metroid game, and I'm going to love this 2D Metroid game, because I expected the 2D one to be more like Metroid, and I expected the 3D one to be more like Halo. And boy howdy did I have that completely backwards.
That's when they were supposed to make Metroid 64, but then they never did.
Yeah, that never happened.
Well, they started on it, but they just...
Well, it was never good.
Yeah.
When that happens, it's not like they started a game and it was amazing and they just decide not to. It's like they start on it and it's fucking terrible.
And they said, fuck
And they're
this.
like, no, this isn't working.
Screw this idea. Oops. Well, this time you got 10 missiles. I mean, never mind.
No, damn it. It's fine. It's just the secret is every boss shoots out stuff that if you shoot it will give you health pickups. So yeah, I didn't hate Metroid Fusion at all. It's just that it was a radical departure from Metroid, really. And I was like, I don't need Samus Aran's inner monologue, really at all. Like, even the beginning of this game was kind of pushing it. But at least that was just like a prologue. Nope.
Well, that was quick. Huh. Oh, yeah.
I joined an all-trans Discord server today,
Oh, nice.
which is like, I don't know, do you know about Discord?
Nope.
It's like, do you remember IRC?
Yes.
Okay, it's like, yeah, it's like that.
I haven't heard that name for so long.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so I found one that was just for trans people, and there's voice chat, and there's a whole channel that is just for practicing feminizing your voice.
Cool.
Yeah. Which I have a much easier time doing. I love Discord. Yeah, Bridges says.
I had University of Washington was trying to get me into a doctor or insurance covered voice training. When
I called them and my insurance wouldn't cover it.
Well, my insurance was gonna, but I'm sure my new insurance won't.
Kroger says, "Oh, the days of hanging out in hashtag NetHack, which used to be pound NetHack before they were hashtags."
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, when I'm on my own or like I'm on a phone call or I just worked a tech conference for like 5 straight days. I was doing the voice the whole time, but for some reason, like around the house, I just can't.
Yeah, it's hard.
I can't hang. Like it just seems. Yeah.
You don't need to put as much effort because you're not trying to impress anybody at home.
It's like I'm not trying to impress anybody, you know, and I don't want it to be like putting on a voice to begin with. I want it to become my normal voice. And it feels, I just talked about this in my last YouTube video, but it feels like, oh, actually, I take that back. I talk about this in my next YouTube video, which I already shot and edited, but I haven't released yet. Where the hell was I talking about?
I'm talking about voice
right.
at home.
Where it feels like I'm, you know, like you said, it feels like I'm putting on an act. I'm putting on a voice. But the fact of the matter is, this wasn't my natural voice either. I didn't start with this voice either. This wasn't my natural voice.
I know, I did the same thing.
My voice was way higher. My voice was way higher than it is now. I deepened it so I could sound more like a man because I was tired of getting fucked with all the time.
Same here when I was younger. At high school. It's funny. How much effort we tried to go the other way.
Yeah, now we're fucked.
Yeah.
Oh well.
You can get used to it. Isn't it? Ooh.
I remember this being a thing, but I guess I was wrong.
Brings back memories, but I get dizzy. I hope this goes to where you think it goes. Yep. Oh, here it is.
I just left about half my lipstick on my glass there.
I hate this music.
It's my favorite music.
It's stuck in my head all the time. I love it.
This is the
Brimstar.
Summer after freshman year. I moved out of my dad's house and back in with my mom. Pretty sure that was the wrong choice because this is going to be... yep. Damn it. Oh well, at least I get more missiles. I moved back in with my mom. And at my mom's house was still this awesome hi-fi stereo surround sound system that my dad built before they got divorced. And the Super Nintendo came with an RF adapter.
Yeah.
That you would plug into like the antenna jack on the back of your TV, or like where you'd plug the cable TV.
Yeah, RF switch.
Yeah, RF antenna jack. But the Nintendo 64 came with an RCA jack.
Okay.
Which is the yellow is video, and then white and red are the stereo audio channels.
Yeah.
And it was that cable was backwards compatible with the Super Nintendo. So I hooked my N64 audio cable into my Super Nintendo and played Super Nintendo on the big screen TV at my mom's with this fucking awesome 5.1 surround sound system.
Yeah.
And holy shit, Super Nintendo is actually mastered for that. So like you could fire a shot from one side of the screen and hear it go from the left to the right.
Ooh, nice.
It was awesome. And this music was particularly badass.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that was the Chris, whose last name, the other Chris, whose last name I shouldn't mention on the internet.
Yes,
You
I
don't,
understood.
you don't give first name, last name over the internet.
Lots of rules.
Unless you're me and you create things for a living and you kind of need to just put your name out there.
Oh, you got one energy tank?
Croker says, I can't believe you know Chris Hemsworth.
What the hell?
It's because we were talking about the Chris whose last name I can't mention.
Yeah.
It's just joking.
Yeah. Oh.
Ugh. Yeah.
Okay, so
People have been telling me my entire adult life about the under boob sweat, but nothing really prepares you for it.
Oh, it only gets worse. Okay. Oops, keep trying to use analog.
Use the map.
Hmm?
Use the map.
I did.
No, use the map. There you go.
That's what I did. Something in
Yeah, you want to go right for a little plot beat, but we ran out of missiles.
there. The lights. I think there's... Nope. Ah.
There is some kid outside just screaming bloody murder. Like,
Oh, is that a missile refill? Oh, okay. I hear it now. Whoa. Not trying to do that jump. There we go.
I took a picture of us.
Oh, cool. I think we blow up the bottom too. I kind of missed that.
Bombs.
Probably
Just
goes down
bombs.
there. Just bomb it. Okay, I already fixed the door.
Oh, right,
Yay.
but you're supposed to go down there for a little piece of plot information.
Oh.
It's not important for right now, but you should just do it anyway because it's fun.
Oh. Okay.
Why'd you stop?
Oh. I didn't know which way we were talking about. Down
yeah,
there?
no, right.
Right.
This is the way you don't have to go right now, but you should anyway because it's fun.
Ooh, that was close. I hate those things.
No, just go. There's nothing. Just go. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh no.
Shit. I was wrong. We must have missed it. I guess it was up there.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
Shit.
No, it's fine. It doesn't matter. I think you need power bombs probably to get over the last one. We're in the right. You're supposed to go down. We're not quite where I. Yeah, usually
Maybe-
like
There's a
Go
save
down.
up there.
I know, but
Oh,
go
okay.
go down, because
Go down. Oh.
then you're working your way up to the save. You go down, you get an item, and then you go up, you save, and then there's a boss.
Oh. Yeah, I'll go down this way. What's the orange?
Yeah, power bomb.
Ah!
These guys were a pain in the ass in Metroid 1.
Yes, they are.
One thing I really appreciate about Super Metroid is that it's is enemies only drop things that you need.
Ah.
Like if you're full up on life, they don't drop life anymore. Damn it. Dude, he takes away more life than killing him will give you. So just get away from him.
Got it.
Sorry, I called you dude.
Don't worry. Whoops.
That's a hard one to get rid of. That's... you missed a thing. No, just jump up. You see the 2 squares there?
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Charge beam.
Charge beam! That I forgot about. At least you have a memory for it.
And no, Croker, it is not Chris Hemsworth, I know. It is Chris Evans. The lesser Hemsworth.
The lesser him.
Or no, the lesser Chris. Damn it, I fucked it up. The lesser Hemsworth is what my ex-wife used to call Liam Hemsworth. Which I was like, wow, rude. That's Super Missiles.
Super missiles?
You don't have super missiles, just go up.
What
Croker
was
says, I'm sorry, all Chris's look the same to me.
it? Oh, what? Oh no. He's gonna block me.
You can... Never mind, I'm gonna stop backseat driving.
It's okay, as long as I can get a...
I can tell you this much, we are definitely not getting the half-naked Samus ending. Which, like, what a weird reward for completing a game in a small amount of time is...
Yeah.
Oh, the badass, like, armor-clad warrior woman takes off some more clothing than she otherwise would. Like, how is that even on brand
How are we even...
for Samus Aran, or Aaron, or however you want to fucking pronounce it?
Samus Aran. Okay, so now what's next? Completely missed something. Move that a bit, yeah. God damn, now there's 2 of them.
Doesn't matter, you're not going down there. Why did you go down there? That's not where you're supposed to go.
Where am I supposed to
Go back up. Oh, little tip.
Yeah.
If you charge your charge beam, you can screw attack. Do you know what the screw attack is?
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
that's right. Oh, fuck. And I probably should just shoot him with my charge beam.
That would also work just fine. There's a boss, so I wouldn't do that yet. Go back to the thing.
Shit.
Oh, okay, don't... Like, just give me the thing.
I only lost 5 of them.
Oh, come on! Is this guy really not Spawn? You have to be standing this close for this thing to spawn.
Yeah.
That's annoying. Okay, we're all full up on stuff. Except for that.
Not those things again.
We're not going that way.
Oh.
Okay. Like I said.
Well, I was trying to figure out which way. There's a boss in there, right?
Okay. Yeah, there's a boss like right in there in that room. I believe in you.
Oh no. You don't want to do that.
I'll be back.
This is not good. Damn it. Oh my god. No. Oh boy. Hold on, Olivia. Uh-oh. I beat it. I beat him.
You did?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Barely. But I found his little trick. Yeah.
I knew I was right to believe in you.
Well.
Croker says, belief is the step on the road to Warhammer 40k.
Warrior.
Bridges says, my guinea pig is so angry at my dog right now, and then he's trying to play with her, so it's funny trying to watch them go back and forth. Wow, like, I bet you if I let a guinea pig loose in the same room with Noodle, like, one of them would wind up very unhappy, and it wouldn't be Noodle.
Oh boy. Is Noodle okay?
Don't think I've ever seen this game before, Bridges says. Yeah.
Whoops. God damn it. Darn it.
Your mom and I used to play this when we were your age. Younger, in point of fact. We're old.
Yeah, we are. She's in driver's ed.
Oh, we're old. Though, if you just go by my trans birthday, I am 9 months old.
I'm 4. 4.5.
Wait. Yeah, I'm 9 months old.
What the hell did I use on green?
You guys can't say you're old until you're at least 70. Come back to us when you're our age. and somebody goes, wow, Minecraft? How old is that game? And you're like, I used to play it when I was your age. And then, yeah, you'll feel ancient.
Oh my god.
And I finished driver's ed this week, so technically I'm done with it. Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Kroger says, I'm sorry, I'll be millennial till the day I die. Well, yeah, that's how generations work. You don't graduate out of them.
Ooh, super missiles. Oh my god, it's just totally gonna happen.
Yeah, the Minecraft example I gave. You have a hard time keeping up with the delay. I've noticed. Of course, that might have everything to do with the fact that you are concentrating on playing a video game and I'm not.
I'm not very good at multitasking.
Just one. Yeah.
Okay.
I got my hair out of my face.
Oh, good.
This is what I'm going to look like when I can pull it back into a ponytail, but it's only going to last like 10 minutes and then my hair will start drying out and it'll look ridiculous again.
Good Joe?
Yeah, but then I just kind of look like Joey Buttafuoco to age myself even worse. Oh my God.
What is that square right there? Joey Buttafuoco.
Wait, how much of a delay is there? Well, there's a decent-sized delay between when we... when we act versus when you see it. And then there's also a bit of a delay between when you say a thing and we can see it. So, like, I'll give you a for instance. As soon as you hear me, or as soon as you think to do so, just type now. And as soon as I see that you've said now, I will repeat now. And then you'll know how big a delay there is.
Oh, come on. Again.
Now, like I said that less than 1 second after you did.
Didn't really get in there. Are we gonna get down in there? Guess not. So that would be...
Well, do you remember? Yeah, down and to the right. That's like 20 seconds. Yeah, that's really unsurprising. You know, you've got the speed of light problem of just... But on top of that, it isn't... The stuff isn't just coming from us to you. It's going from us to Twitch to you. So, yeah, the fact that any of this works really at all is kind of amazing to me still. Go right. You remember the green door that's on the right?
Yeah.
That's where we're going.
Oh, come on.
You might need the... Oh, you missed it. You might need the high jump to get it, but you skipped the whole... Do you see on the map? Yeah, never mind. You need the high jumper. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. But we can't get there yet.
Did you come back?
Well, no, go right.
Okay.
But just, you see on the map, the blue there. Yeah, okay.
Not gonna drop any super missiles? Yeah.
Yeah, that's aggravating.
Oops.
So, once we go through this, we can't go back.
Once we go through that gate?
Yeah, because you see how you shoot it on this side?
Yeah.
So, let me see the thing.
Go ahead. Let me see what's going on.
We can't do that. That needs a power bomb. That's just for plot. We've done everything in criteria. So, we're good. This over here requires, yeah, like, the bottom of that criteria shaft requires power bombs. That requires power bombs. That requires... Okay. You're all set. But once we go through this, we can't come back. Until way later in the game.
Okay.
Actually, let me play for a bit.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Talk to your kid. And our fan. All of our many fan.
Let me repair myself real quick.
Wait, what?
Let me repair my face.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, my face is not repaired. Every time I drink.
I'm having that problem my own self. Makeup sucks.
No, it doesn't.
And I wish I didn't have to wear it. I wish I could look like a woman without it. Hey! So this is also another impassable barrier where once we drop down below this, we can't come back up until we have the ice beam. Kroger says, unless you decide you really want to master the wall jump. Yeah, I've never been able to do that, and we have some input lag that would make that a whole lot less fun.
Ah! Still gets a
Bridget says, you're totally rocking the purple lipstick, though. I look terrible in anything other than something light, but you're killing it. Thank you. I have tried red lipstick, and yeah, the kind of the minor goth look, I think it does work for me. Oh, you know what? Speaking of wall jump, oh, if we can, we might be able to get the gun early. Oh.
How did you do that?
There's a special move. There we go. That you are not required to beat the game. We would normally not get this gun for a good long time. But there's some animals later in the game that if you run into them, they teach you how to do it. Specifically, they trap you at the bottom of a big long shaft, and they make you learn it or you're fucked.
That's typical Metroid.
Yeah. By the way, thank you. Yeah. Telling me I'm killing it. I do like the look. And your mom did my makeup, so there is that.
So what did you do? You jumped off the wall?
Yeah, it's you have to time it exactly right. We're like right at the crest of the jump. You have to get hit the opposite direction and then jump again. And it's like, yeah, it's extremely hard to do. But thankfully, I don't think we ever have to do that again.
And then you get the ice beam, you'll have the ice phaser beam.
Yep.
I remember that.
Which again, normally we'd have to get the ice beam and then come back for the spazer beam once we have the high jump, but we'll already have the spazer beam. That actually, I believe in every subsequent this we need the high jump for, but why not? Though I think there's also a way to do it here. Lipstick is so hard to put on. I hate those people that don't need to use a mirror. Wow. Yeah. I have such a hard time with it. And I talk about this in the video that I shot just the other day, but I haven't released yet. I can't even color within the lines. So like, it's amazing watching people. Well, I shot 3 videos the other day, and this is in the 3rd of those 3 videos, so this won't be coming out for like 2 weeks. But one of the things I said is that like, you watch one of those, everybody's like, look up makeup tutorials on YouTube, and I do, and everybody goes, okay, so then you take this and you go whoosh, 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 and then it looks amazing, and I'm like, but okay. Seeing you do that doesn't help me do that at all. Like when you watch a painting show and somebody goes whoosh and there's a tree. And you're like, when I go whoosh, there's a blob. Like, that's not...
Whoosh, there's a blob.
Yeah, Bridget says, and that is why I don't wear makeup. Yeah, if I could get away with never wearing makeup, I totally would. But I do not have my chromosomes doing the heavy lifting for me gender-wise, so I kind of need to get a little performative about it.
Oh.
We need the speed booster.
Now you're stuck. Oh no, never mind.
You're never stuck. There's one place in the game you can get stuck. And it's not even easy to get stuck there. This is going to be too hot. Yep. If we go through there, our health will drain, because... You understand what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's bullshit. The spazer supposed to go through other stuff.
What's that?
That's what makes it the spazer beam. See what I'm saying? Like, what? Alright, fine. This is gonna be something. Oh, really? Nothing. Painting videos, for me, aren't as hard as makeup ones. Makeup ones, I agree, don't make any sense. I can't do either. But I have your mom living with me here to help out.
Boop, boop. I like it. I like it all. I just haven't been wearing it very much because...
See, this is where we'd have to go back and get the spazer beam now. And we don't have to, because I already got it. Sorry, what were you saying?
I was talking about makeup. I haven't been wearing makeup that much because I haven't been fighting the stubble. That's the only reason I haven't been wearing it.
You pass. Like, you read as female without caking on a bunch of fucking makeup. I, sadly, still look like a 200-pound Norwegian man. Irish Norwegian man.
Well...
It'll come in time.
Yeah, just be patient.
Well, how long have I been on the right hormones? Like,
not that long at all.
11 days.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta be
11 days I've been on the proper hormones.
Yeah, you gotta...
They fucked up my hormones.
Yeah, you've been on fucked up hormones for a year.
I've been on fucked up hormones since the end of September.
So, yeah, starting over is frustrating. I feel bad for
Yeah,
you.
I'm pretty ticked off about it.
Not that thing.
But it's not like there's been no progress. I am wearing a bra right now that I do have to be wearing. It finally happened.
Good.
Which I posted that Tina Belcher. Do you ever watch Bob's Burgers?
Yeah.
I posted that Tina Belcher gif today. I put my bra on one boob at a time, just like everybody else. Tina Belcher is my hero. There is an awkward teenage girl inside all of us. Okay, I'm a little confused. I have the high jump. Okay, I need the high jump. Now we can go to that boss. That's right. That's what needs to happen. Bridges says, I love Bob's Burgers. Yeah, Tina Belcher is absolutely my favorite character in like all of fiction, maybe. There is a picture of me as Tina Belcher from long before I knew I was trans. Yeah.
Their whole family's obsessed with it.
Yep.
I think I've watched them all. They're pretty good.
I mean, you haven't, because they're still making them.
Oh, they're...
Yeah.
So far, then.
Yeah. But it's a fucking amazing show. And it's weird because it's like... When you look at, like, Family Guy or The Simpsons or really any long-running cartoon show, like, they all run for, like, 30 years, but they're good for, like, maybe 5 years, 6 years, 7 years.
They get repetitive.
And then by the time you get to the end of that, everybody stops caring. Bridges says, I saw that picture. I didn't know that. How did you see that picture?
Facebook?
I don't know, maybe.
Well, she's on Facebook and Instagram now.
Oh, it just makes me wonder, where did I post that? I'm not on Instagram.
Oh.
But yeah, Bob's Burgers is like every bit as good as it ever was. Kroger says, my entire exposure to Bob's Burgers is composed of A, the Archer episode with the voice actor joke, and B, some YouTube person making Bob's Burgers, but in real life. Oh, Bridges says Facebook. Oh, nice. Oh, that's right, we're Facebook friends. Why can... There we go. Yeah, we're gonna fight a boss. Then I will hand the controller off to you.
Uh-oh.
It is down here.
In the crack. There it is.
I do feel like there's something over here. Nope.
There.
Nope. Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Get that Metroid sense. Ah, save point.
So much more familiar. Good call.
You know, we're doing that lean forward thing, and now we've got this giant fucking TV here. There's even less of a reason for it than there's ever been.
What, the TV?
Like, we used to joke about this on the stream all the time, that like you start to lean forward and play video games like this, even though the TV is totally big enough.
Well,
And now the TV, you'll notice the angle is way different on our camera than it ever used to be, and it's because the TV is way bigger.
There's a 55-inch. We upgraded.
By we upgraded, you mean you moved in with your giant TV.
Right? I love it. I love it.
I'm still fucking just so pumped that Bridges was like telling me I was rocking the lipstick. Little compliments like that just mean the world. Kroger says, gonna be quite honest with you, I do not recall the previous angle of the TV webcam. Yeah, no, I was more talking about Crystal.
The small parade.
Yep.
That's what it was.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Which, I don't remember it taking up so much fucking damage last time.
It was Kraid and Ridley. Those are the two, but now there's two more in this game.
Yeah, way more. Yeah, there's 3 more in this game.
And we already fought Ridley once.
No.
In the
No.
oh. In the space.
I mean, you technically fought Ridley, but that wasn't the boss fight. That was just you saw Ridley.
Yeah.
That's not really...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a space station.
That's just like, hey, look, there's a boss. Gonna be a boss later. Oh, man, if that fucking thing is back... It is! What the... This is horse shit. Okay, well, I'll take it.
Good enough.
Bridges says, it looks so good. I was thinking about that the other day, actually, when you posted that picture. Yes, thank you.
Positive, girl.
I actually did my own makeup that day, but I'm a little too self-critical about that picture because even that day, I'm like, you can still see my stubble. Which, like, I got 6 months worth of laser treatments, like professional-ass laser treatments. I have mountains of credit card debt just from laser treatments to get rid of the shit on my face. And there's still this right here, and then this little bit right here, and then this bit here. And no matter how much makeup I put on, you can still kind of see it.
Do you have any concealer?
I don't think so, no.
That's why. I'll give you some concealer, and that'll cover that up. That'll help with that.
Makeup is so expensive.
Don't worry, I got expensive makeup for you. Well, I'm not
Well,
gonna.
our skin,
It's.
it's similar. Yeah, alright, you might be close enough.
I have varied colors.
Okay, here we go. Boss fight.
Boss fight. I'll explain everything later.
Ow! Damn it! That's it. Alrighty. Oh, I could have just done this.
Oh, what do you know? You can get the super missiles.
Yeah, you can.
Somebody else was there. Oh, the eye.
It's fine. I can get him.
Oh, it is Kraid.
Yep.
He'll be there.
Read it out loud.
Concealer works really well with covering stuff up, and trust me, you want the expensive stuff when it comes to makeup. You break out less, and it covers better, and it looks better. She's right. Don't worry, I have some really expensive stuff that I don't use, and it will cover it up.
Damn it. Oh, I'm blowing it.
Oh yeah, way to go.
Oh! Missed that one. Okay, gotta do that patented lean forward so I'm good move.
Fuck yeah. I mean, sorry.
Whew!
Good job.
Covers better and looks better. Yeah, alright, good advice. It's just, it's so freaking pricey though.
I have, well, see, the thing is, there are really good things that actually are cheap, and they're actually better formulas than the expensive stuff. There's certain ones.
Right.
But
I love this lipstick. I lucked into this on my first try. I walked into a Target with Deb, and we were shopping for bras, I think. For that original first video, that Hedwig and the Angry Inch video where I was wearing that fishnet dress.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna get some purple lipstick, and I just randomly picked this one, and I've bought 2 other lipsticks after this. One stick kind, and the other a different kind of what do they call them? The kind that's like with the brush.
Lip gloss.
No. I mean, this is still lipstick that I'm wearing. You put it on me. What do they call that?
Like liquid lipstick?
Yeah. So another kind, a liquid kind, and then another one that was, you know, the solid stick, you know, twisty.
Just
Yeah.
lipstick or
Yeah.
lip balm. Yeah.
Well, they're all lipsticks. I'm just talking about types of lipstick.
Yeah, well, I would have to see it.
Well, do you know how there's the lipstick you twist and it comes up like
Yeah, that's just
That's lipstick.
Regular lipstick.
The thing that I just put on is all that you just put on me is also lipstick.
Yeah,
It's just
liquid lipstick.
right. That's the distinction I was trying to make.
Yeah. That's true. There's cheap makeup that works really well.
I have not yet learned how to find it.
I
got lucky once.
What do you call it? I have ads I saved in my phone
No,
from.
go right and save.
Oh, okay, that's right. From I have it saved in my phone from Facebook, from like Cosmo and other magazines, and they'll go through different products and they'll tell you which ones you'll save money on that are just as good as like, you know, $30-$40 makeup and stuff. It's ridiculous. And then, you know, there'll be like I'd have to show you which one they are. How long is the stream?
We got like another hour and a half.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have to go that long. That's just
Whoa, oh shit.
kind of the ideal length for a stream is about 3 hours.
Okay. No. Well,
It's okay, the Varia suit, you see how it's not draining us nearly as quickly?
yeah.
Yeah. I have decided that post-transition I have stopped giving a fuck whether I pretend I don't vape on camera.
Oh.
The entire fucking first run of this show, I would, like, lean off camera or, like, find excuses to... Yeah, no, I'm done. I vape. I'm not proud of it. I don't smoke anymore, which is way worse for you.
That's one thing I was thinking. Smoking.
Okay, well, we can take a break. Ideal time for that would be in about 14 minutes.
Okay. Am I going to the right place?
So we'll see, you know. Yeah, you want to... Hang on. Don't... Go left. Go left. We can't... We don't have the ice beam, right?
No, we don't.
No. So we can't... We don't have the speed booster, which is what we need for that. So yeah, we want to go down... And then take those... Now that we have the Varia suit, go to all those places that were too hot for us to go.
So, to Norfair?
Yep. I like the long streams. It's so calming. Yeah, me too. I didn't get streaming for the longest time, and then I started watching people do it, and I was like, oh, this is like talk radio, but there's a pretense for you all being there. It's fine. That isn't like talking about politics. It's just like, let's talk about whatever. And also there's a game happening.
What the hell?
It's good that you don't smoke. I wish I didn't vape either. Dude, yeah, you turn it over to that.
Oh, whoops, mode. My bad.
I wish I didn't vape either, but, bomb down below. Yeah, I started smoking cigarettes when I was 10 years old. Which I kind of feel like is a good enough excuse. Like, we know people who started smoking when they were like 24. And I'm like, what the fuck is the matter with you? You were old enough to know better. Like, you weren't desperately seeking acceptance, like, more than any other thing in your life. Which is how I got started smoking. Is that nobody liked me, and if I smoked, I got to hang out with all the people who smoked, and then people liked me. It was very, like, immediate gratification. It was extremely ill-advised, and I wish I could take it back, but at least it made sense.
Whoops, spiny things.
Though I see those ads on the bus all the time, and they're always like, vaping is so much worse for you than smoking. That's not true.
It's so
Like,
not true.
it might be true, but nobody knows that yet because we don't have 70 fucking years of data built up on it like we have with cigarettes. Like, it might be worse for you, but we don't know that yet. And honestly, I will take the thing that might kill me over the thing that will definitely fucking kill me.
Yeah, they say that formaldehyde might be in it, but...
Okay, I've read that study, and I actually looked into that. You know what they did?
Huh.
They ran the atomizer with no fluid for 35 seconds.
What the... Well, let's have cooked atomizer.
Yeah,
Yummy,
yeah,
yummy.
exactly. So yes, of course. So vaping's nowhere near as bad for your body, but it's still bad. It might be worse for your body, but we don't know that yet. We definitely know cigarettes fucking kill you. We're positive about that. We have mountains of data that will tell us that. I am happy to be a data point that says, oh yeah, maybe nobody else vape ever again because it's way worse than smoking.
I'm just gonna... Oh.
No, hang on. Don't yet. Go to the map. Okay. All right. And that's true. We need more data with it. Yeah, your grandma died from smoking cigarettes. She got COPD and IPF, and they couldn't save her lungs. Smoking is definitely bad. We know that for sure. Vaping is almost assuredly bad. It might be worse. But again, I will happily switch over to the thing that might kill me over the thing that definitely will kill me. Ideally, I will stop all of them.
Whoa, buddy.
But yeah, I started when I was 10 years old. Before I was even in the before I was even in middle school, I was already smoking. So it's almost time for a break.
Okay.
8 minutes. Yes, 10 years old. And that is why you don't raise your kids Catholic. Sorry. I'm being glib. I don't mean that. It's just that, yeah, being raised in a kind of oppressive household like that will make you rebel in the weirdest of ways, particularly if every bit of your upbringing is telling you that everything that you are is bad and wrong and you should be murdered. You'll start to act out in weird ways like, well, if I'm already as good as dead, fuck it, I might as well smoke. I might as well have friends. I might as well have the kind of friends that becoming a smoker will instantly get me. But yeah, 10 years old. Which again, when I hear somebody talking about how they started smoking at like 24, I'm like, what is the matter with you? You beat it. You were already out of the... You had friends and a life. You had no reason to do that. Ooh. One of these is the right choice, and one of them is the wrong choice, and I don't remember which is which. Go left first.
Yeah, so I was gonna say.
But I think this... Ooh, shit. I take it back. Okay, tell you what. Go down and just see the entrance of down. Maybe then I can remember. Motherfucker.
We're not going anywhere, huh?
Oh well. Oh. You know what this... Yeah, that's what this is for. You step up and then there's 5 of them. And you can refill all your shit.
Then I can go back to the... Whoops.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, you can just keep doing that. You can do it when there's still 1. You still get all 5. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know you didn't that time, but you
I see what you're saying.
yeah, like you're done. You're done. You're full.
Oh.
My memory has done a bit of a runner.
My memory is not recalling this area whatsoever.
I'll take over when we come back. I feel like I have lipstick in my teeth again.
I need to see you go.
I can't.
I can't see.
That's like I said. I can't. I literally can't.
Well, I can't. Okay, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I cut the shit out of my upper lip on my braces a lot. And so my lip learned over time never to... No, you definitely don't go that way unless you're saving. Are you going to save?
That's what I was going to try to.
Well, yeah, you can't now, I don't think. What's the fucking power bomb? What?
That's a power bomb?
Give me the thing. Why is that... Okay, my timing is off. I'm supposed to... used to be able to just power... Yeah, well, alright. Well, we're screwed now.
Could I think the other way was the... Uh-oh.
I think this way is... We need the speed booster. Yep. So that... We've been here. Remember, we came from the other way.
Yes, I remember now.
All right. And if we run that way, that's how you actually learn how to do the shine spark from an ostrich. That we can't go until we get... Plasma beam. Yep. Okay. We've answered the question.
So we have to go back and down.
We have to go down and right. Kind of feel like we're supposed to have the ice beam already.
Yeah. Where is that thing?
Not sure.
I don't remember.
Nope, we're not doing that. Let's take a break. Hopefully any of our audience will be back when we're when we come back. Well, hey, we'll be right back. Theoretically, we're back. But I can't get the mouse to work.
Dang.
Okay, there we go. Did you just raise the roof?
I did.
Did I just see that properly?
You did.
Right on.
Not gonna lower it, because then we're under that.
I'll work on my homework for a while you guys are gone. Oof, I hate finals week. Oh, I'm so sorry that you're dealing with finals week. Oh, finals week is the worst. It does not get... Oh, finals week is the worst.
Back in our day, they never called anything finals.
Yeah, they did.
They did?
Yeah, they absolutely did.
I
We
don't
had
remember.
midterms and finals.
I don't remember it being called finals. I don't remember it.
We super did.
I don't remember that. I don't remember much, though.
This is true. I have so much crap to do, she says. I am so sorry. And this is just the beginning, too. Oof! Oh, that sucks! Ow, that was... I know it's like the poor player's excuse to blame the controller, but I did have some controller lag there.
Oh, no. There you go. This level is a pain in the butt.
There's not really levels in Metroid.
Or this area.
Yeah.
They kind of made it more... They've always made Metroid... I called it RPG-ish when I was younger.
Uh-huh.
Because they never... They put save points... Well, they didn't have save points in the first one. They had a code.
They had saves in the Japanese version.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Because the Japanese version came out for the Famicom Disk System,
Yeah.
like the Zelda game, the original Zelda did.
Yeah.
So when the original Zelda came out here, it was the technology had developed by that point that they were able to put a battery in the cartridge and make your saves work that way. But when Metroid came out, same with Kid Icarus, that technology was not really economically viable yet. So every Metroid has had save games.
You can do that so well. I suck at doing that stuff.
What's really hard is trying to compromise. Oh,
You don't have the grappling.
do
gun.
not. Oh, nuts! Okay, good thing that happened.
Yeah, otherwise we'd be dead.
Yep.
Is that your energy tank's empty?
Yep.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we're pretty much screwed.
Life? No. Hopefully.
Fun.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
Where'd you save last?
I didn't. You did, I think.
Oh.
Not entirely sure.
So the last save was right after Kraid?
I'm not positive. Couldn't tell you. Oh, God!
Oh, no.
All I can tell you is that we're not in a good place.
Oh.
I mean, we can get to a save point, but that doesn't really help us.
Yeah. This room is not good.
No! Just...
Oh, God.
Seriously? There has to be an energy tank in here, right? Okay, well, there's at least... We're gonna do a thing. Come on.
That's a good idea.
Just in case.
That's beneficial. I did that with Sword of Mana last week.
Yeah, now we're full.
Huh.
Oh, I believe something. Come on.
Now I do it again.
Do what again?
Save that slot since you're full.
No, we're fine.
Okay.
I mean,
Just in case last. No. Whoa.
well, I am sorry that this is just the beginning of your shitty finals week. That is awful.
She'll do good though.
Speed booster!
See, that I don't remember. And now you gotta run back before the lava comes
It doesn't
back.
stop either,
Yeah,
by the way.
that's what I remember.
I don't mean the lava. I mean that shitty finals week. Like, you just have that kind of for the rest of your life. Like, little fits and starts like that. Like, the best thing that you can do with your finals week is train yourself up in skills to cope with it. Because you will be going through this for the rest of forever. In the beginning of high school, too, I had 3 more years of this to go. At least I didn't have SBA testing. Yeah, yes. But, like, that week's worth of horrible shit that you're just like, ugh, and you've been dreading it for, like, months. It is so important to learn to cope with that in the moment. It's also so important to learn to cope with that out of the moment so that you don't let it ruin everything that surrounds it. Like, the coping skills that you are learning right now, you will use for the rest of your life. It's like, when somebody asks, oh, damn. Yeah, we don't have the grapple beam. We're not going to remember that that's there by the time we do have the grapple beam.
Yeah.
Nope, we're not going to remember that at all.
Oh, because it's already pink. Hey, wait, pause it again.
Yeah, I know, I saw.
You saw the chunk missing.
Yep. But like when somebody asks you, or when you ask your teacher or your professor, like, when am I ever gonna use algebra again? You might not. Tons of careers you do. A shitload of careers you actually do. But more than that, the skill that you will learn taking algebra is learning to learn a thing you don't want to know from a person you don't get along with for dubious reasons you don't understand. That's a skill you'll use for the rest of your life. Because you will have to do that over and over again.
It sucks.
Yep. I love algebra. Great! Awesome! Bad example in your case, then. But, like, you know, find and replace with a skill that you know, didn't care to learn. I hated math until I was in college, and then math made perfect sense.
I thought you hated math. You love algebra.
Oh,
What is-
her or me?
Her.
Ah.
What's going on here? You hit your head? You love algebra?
Be proud of her! Jesus!
I am proud of her. It's just she hates... I thought she hated math.
Been a few years. I really feel like we should have more energy tanks than we do by this point.
Yeah. You got the high jump yet?
Yeah, we got that like hours ago.
When we go back to Brinstar, or the first level, first area.
Well, yeah, but hated math until last year, and then it started to make sense. That does tend to happen.
Okay.
Like,
That makes sense then. Okay. Sorry if I hit the hit your head comment.
My favorite thing about math in college was like, I'm going to pause the game for just 1 second. Before college, I was all about English, and I was all about like, anytime we took those Iowa tests, I was like 90th percentile in English and 10th percentile in math. And then in college, they're like, in English, you have to decide on your answer, and then you have to prove your answer for 17 pages.
Oh, God.
Whereas in math, you just have the answer. And then if it's the right answer, it's the right answer. And you can just keep going. And you don't need to spend 6 weeks of your life proving that your answer was the right answer. You can just have the right answer.
Oh, my God.
I used to be so bad at math, and I'd never understand any of it. It was so frustrating. Me too. I still have that problem, in point of fact. My ex-wife had to teach me algebra again when I was like 30 something. Right before, oh my God, 17 pages? Yeah, those are coming. Those are coming when you go to college. Though, to be fair, you will actually have a harder time by then limiting yourself to 17 pages. The skill when you're younger is, how do I inflate this to the 12 pages or the 10 pages it's supposed to be? And the skill when you get older is, how do I turn this 40 pages into only 17?
Jesus, that takes forever.
It's rough, and I've never mastered that. I've always had problems with that. I am the master of taking 7 paragraphs to say what could be succinctly said in 1 sentence. Don't tell Tamsin, though. She just made me feel bad about being a terrible communicator.
Jesus.
I'm a little salty about it.
That's kind of unnecessary.
All right, so I don't remember where we're going. We have the speed booster. I guess let's see what's down here. Oh, yeah, no. Okay. All right. I super feel like we ought to have the ice beam by now.
That's what I was thinking.
But we just don't.
Is it in this level?
There aren't levels.
No, I mean this area?
Don't remember.
That's what I mean. I keep saying level, but I mean area.
Yep. Don't remember.
I don't have very good English.
Don't. Well, this is. Here we go. I believe that would be. Wouldn't be. I don't have very good English.
See what I mean?
Yeah, but now I'm trying to figure out what that sentence should be, and I can't exactly figure it out. Ah, yeah, this is where the ice beam is. Yeah, and then that will freeze those. That's how we'll get out of here. Oh, what the? Oh, that was bogus!
Uh-oh.
Come on!
I gotta go all the way back around.
If this were an actual Super Nintendo, I could just bomb our way up there.
It's not letting you do it. There you go.
Ah, there we go.
Beat the glitch. Beat the glitch.
Wow. That hurt my hand.
I think I was better at video games when I was little.
I was too, yeah. Well, for one, let's not beat ourselves up too much, because when you're that young, you play video games and that's all you do. You don't have to, like, maintain adult relationships.
Yeah.
When Bridget says, "You did it!" Yes, we did. Thank you. By the way, I hope we're not keeping you from your homework. I hope you're multitasking. I do think this would make excellent white noise if you're doing your homework, right?
I think so.
Like, yeah, you kind of... It gives you just enough to, like, let your mind wander and yeah. I would think so.
I would think so, too.
We're not that captivating. Like, if we were interesting, we'd have a problem.
Yeah. Mission energy tanks. What's going on?
No, we're not. I wish. But, sadly. This area here exists to let us know that spacer beam is up there.
Ah.
Right? Which we already got that. You're not actually. I have driver's ed, and I was able to do almost all of it before it started, and it is really calming listening to you guys. It's like a really good podcast. Oh, thank you. I don't think we're like a really good podcast, but I will... The fact that you would compare us even to a podcast is a compliment unto itself.
It really is. If you listen to all the professional ones, they got all these little doohickeys with them and stuff.
Though it'd be remiss of me not to point out that your mom doesn't like it when you refer to her as guys.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's just part of the vernacular. Nobody's mad at you. I just have a little English, but I finished it. It wasn't too hard. Well, good. And don't feel bad about the guys thing. I don't, maybe I shouldn't have brought that up.
Ah, don't worry.
So now we can get...
She's on top of it.
Now we've got... Yeah, we can go up that way. Oh no, we can't go this way. We need the wave beam. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. It's what I always say, even my friends who are girls. I know! We all do. And we need to stop. Like... This is super not your fault, but, like, society tends to default. Like, it means something that we call groups of people guys. It means something. And that something is not great. And it doesn't mean that anybody who says that is, like, bad or wrong. It just means that, like, we should probably examine the fact that we all say that, and maybe we should all stop.
It's like having a saying that people rely on, and they say it regardless of the past meaning.
Exactly.
They'll say, like, the saying without even knowing the meaning.
Right.
And it's just like...
Well, I'll give you a perfect example. Are you familiar with what an idiom is? Crystal.
Refresh me.
It's a colloquial metaphor. So like a figure of speech that we all as a culture kind of understand its meaning without really caring where that meaning comes from.
It's not politically correct.
It doesn't matter. Politically correct isn't even a thing. There's nothing political about not being an asshole.
Okay.
Well,
you know what
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's not political to not. Yeah. So, but an idiom, like, think of a figure of speech.
Yeah, exactly.
Think of one.
Okay.
Just think and name it.
God.
Any
No.
figure of speech. Hey, power bombs.
Sweet. God. Now that when I chose to think of one, I can't think.
Well,
of
I've
one.
heard of, like, okay, one of them is like good enough for government work. You ever heard that one?
No.
Okay, fuck that one then. How about rule of thumb?
I've heard.
You've heard rule of thumb.
Yeah.
And I take it, Bridges, let me ask you, rule of thumb. Have you heard that expression? It's gonna take 20 seconds. There's a
Delay.
there's a pretty significant fucking delay.
It's like I know what defining one is rather than...
But you know what it means. Like you'd say, well, the rule of thumb is, and then you give. That's an idiom. That's a colloquial metaphor. Example of an idiom: back to the drawing board. Actions speak louder than words. A penny for your thoughts. All of those are idioms. Yeah, those are great examples of idioms. Thank you, Bridges. Get it?
Yeah.
So that's an idiom. But have you heard rule of thumb?
I've heard of it, yeah. I've heard people say it. But...
So what the rule of thumb is it used to be legal for men to beat their wives, provided the stick they used was no thicker than their thumb.
Okay, so that's a rule of thumb.
That's the rule of thumb.
Huh. But they didn't...
You know what?
Yeah.
Here, you play. I'm going to look up and make sure that that's true.
Yeah, it's kind of...
Kroger says, all I've heard is about the word. No one would dare to lie to me on the internet. It's been said to derive from the belief that English law allowed a man to beat his wife with a stick so long as it was no thicker than his thumb. That's not for sure. Oh, wow. Though it has way more credibility than most of these things does. Gross.
Real quick, is this orange door a power bomb?
Yes.
Oh no.
Anyway, so the point was, we say a lot of... Now, let's say that, okay, who gives a shit whether or not the etymology of it was actually... I mean, I do, but like, for the purposes of this thought exercise, let's not give a shit whether the rule of thumb is actually... It means what I just purported it to mean, right?
Yeah.
But it's something we all repeat often enough without thinking about, that clearly, when one of us says it, we're not thinking, I think it's okay to beat your wife. Right? Like, none of us thinks that. So, like, when, Bridges, when you say, like, guys, just colloquially, out of nowhere, nobody thinks that you're calling us guys. We don't think that you're referring to your mother and I as men, that you're insisting that we are men. But as a society, it does kind of mean something that we say these things and just kind of take them for granted. And some of them we should confront. Now, maybe we confront them and maybe the confrontation leads to, it's not that big a deal. But it doesn't mean that we should never confront them. It means we should confront them. And if... Oh,
no.
yeah.
I'll get it back.
In my opinion, we should confront them.
Shit.
And give me the thing.
I'm dying.
Give me the thing.
Got out, but... Yeah, really?
It's fine.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Yeah. Barely.
Okay, why did you go back this way?
I was trying to go down to that room right there.
Okay, did you save in the thing?
I thought you saved it. Ooh.
I might have. I don't remember when I gave you the thing. But,
Me
like...
too.
I came up that way. Why would you not think that I... Why did you think I wouldn't have gone that way?
I didn't know you came up that way. Sorry. I don't know where you were.
Shit. All right.
Okay.
Well, go nuts. Anyway, the point is, yeah, like... When you say guys, like, clearly we know you don't mean guys. But... because there are a lot of trans and non-binary people out there, it's probably best not to use guys, dudes. That's the wrong way.
Need life.
You know, or the like. Anything that means men in other contexts. Fellas, yeah. Oh, you...
Damn
now
it.
you... I told you not to come this way.
No.
It's alright, we have the speed boost now. Yeah, Kroger says fellas, same thing. No, that does happen a little less often than guys. Hey, guys. Especially, that's among Californians. It's really common in California. When I was doing Death by PowerPoint for a living, where I worked at a conference center, and it was all like people coming into town from different areas of the country, and my whole job was dealing with people from different parts of the country coming to Seattle to talk to other people.
Mm-hmm.
That was the thing that people from California chafed against the most, was that they would come up here and call everybody guys, and people would get upset about it. And they'd try to, like, complain about it to me, and I'm like, well, why are you calling them... Like, I couldn't... As an employee, I couldn't just be like, well, then stop calling everybody guys. Because really, you know who I hear, and I, hopefully this point lands, but you know who I hear tell me it shouldn't matter calling everybody guys most is cis men. And to those cis men, I repeat, okay, why don't you go to your parents and tell them you're attracted to guys? See what happens. Oh shit. You were right. I take it back. I take it all back.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
What? You were right.
Oh.
You said we were coming down here, and I was like, why are you fucking coming down here? I was going up there.
Yeah.
Oh, that, yeah, okay. Nope. Nope. We're going back up.
Going back out, so I was right and wrong.
It's okay. You know, rather than that, we could just say we were both right. Let's just both be right.
Both be right. All right. Oh, no. Oh,
No, power bomb.
Oh, yeah. I gotta do that again. No.
Anyway, that's my big rant about colloquialisms, in particular idioms, on how it is perfectly okay that you use ones that are problematic so long as you continue to strive to stop.
Oh, no. I'm trying to stop. I may...
Yeah.
It's never personal. It's
You
just a
no,
habit.
you can't get my pronouns right for shit.
Me?
Yep.
I know, I'm trying. I can't get anyone's pronouns worth done right.
And I keep calling you fucking man or dude. Same as your daughter just did. Nope. I have that same problem.
Damn it. Damn it. Nope. No. I can't do this.
Give me the thing.
No. Okay.
Oh, damn it. Here's the thing you need to know.
Yeah, I know that.
All right.
I use it. I just freak out.
Yeah, we can't go that way because we need the plasma beam. Which is a shame, because those two things require us to have the high jump boots, which we have now.
So what can we get next then?
Huh?
So what do we need to get next then?
And we're going up.
Oh, no.
Oh, god damn it. I hate this room. This is like easily my least favorite room in the game.
Least favorite.
Yep. I think we lost our audience. I think I started ranting about I started ranting about idioms, and now everybody's gone. We've already resigned ourselves to not getting the best ending, right?
Yeah, we are not getting the best ending. We're not getting the second best ending. We're getting the worst
We'll
ending.
probably get the second best ending, I'd imagine.
You think so?
It takes a lot to get the worst ending in this in Super Nintendo.
We have to try to get the
Super Nintendo.
worst?
I don't think you have to try, but you got to be real bad. So yeah, we're going to criteria.
I'm telling you, we gotta go back to the beginning and get that energy tank. It is one.
That's like 10 minutes worth of stuff. Like, I guess we can?
It's not that far away from here, is it?
It's, yeah. Fine. Fuck
mean,
it. What's stopping us? We're not getting the best ending anyway, so fuck it.
No, I mean, unless we know where any other energy
We're
tank-
going to the fucking wrecked ship is what's going on now. Woo!
Oh, you love that part. Screen is so big.
This is the only game where it uses up energy to do that. Like, watch the energy tank.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Right?
Ah,
I just
took half.
fucking messed up.
You can just jump in the ship to get full life.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing that here. And there's something up here, I know, but I think it requires. Let's just do this. Nope. There's definitely something up there. Huh, I never knew Super Metroid ate your energy, yeah. The Shine Spark totally fucking can kill you. And the rest of the games, not so much. In fact, you were kind of meant to get through most of, if not all of Super Metroid without ever having done it. Are we really? You want to go all the way? All right. You are also a co-captain of this stream.
No, we have to go there sometime.
I will go get us a third energy tank. We missed an energy tank at some point. Like, when I wasn't paying attention, we should at least have... We should probably have 4 by now. And we have 3... We have 2, and we're aiming for what should be our 5th. And is gonna be our 3rd. Like...
Mother brain. We're getting farther than I thought we would. You have a better memory than I got.
Go get the tank and then go back to the ship. I gotta go do a thing. I gotta go see a man about a horse. Oh, oh Lord. Oh, I'm old and hurt.
The E-Tank by Kraid. Yeah, that sounds about right. Darn it. That means we gotta go back to Brinstar. What was that? You got the one at the beginning, then the one... So you need the one by Craig.
Hey, we have a new user. This isn't my username. It says, look like you missed the E-Tank by Kraid.
Yeah.
You got the one at the beginning, then the one by the high jump boots, now this one. Welcome to the stream. You have entered a strange place, my friend.
Success.
Oh, don't give it to me. I have to dissolve some estrogen under my tongue. Just a couple of trans women playing Super Metroid.
Right?
And hey, back.
Oh, what the hell?
It's super missiles.
Oh, yeah, see, I'm dyslexic. Orange ones are there. Oh.
So now we're going to the wreck ship. We're gonna fight Fantoon. You can point your cannon to Shine Spark diagonally. This is true.
I know.
Heckin' Fantoon. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to Fantoon. Oh. I keep trying to talk and I keep fucking up my meds.
Don't talk. Oh, we don't have the grappling beam.
Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it. Back to Norfair. Right? Isn't my username? We're going to Norfair, right? We fucked up the grapple beam. That's where we're going. No, it's definitely not up here. Don't go there. That's nothing. Go left. Or no, you're right. I see what you're doing. My bad. We are spared Fantoon. We're spared Fantoon for this stream. Now we'll have to do... Yeah, now our big goal for the next... Lower Norfair. Yeah. Damn it! Alright. Wait. No. Yeah, fight Crocomire.
Oh, right there.
Fucking input lag. Really with this? Oh, that's so disappointing. Usually I don't get fucked up until Meridia. I can like 1, 2, 3, 4 all of our goals until we get to Meridia, and then all bets are off. At that point I just have no idea what to do.
I've obviously forgot.
Yeah, we're going down.
I just remember the sunken ship was a pain in the butt.
The wrecked ship? Wrecked ship?
Sunken ship?
There's no sunken ship. There's a wrecked ship.
Wrecked ship, yeah.
Which actually, one of the nice little pieces of business... Oh, damn it. Maze Ridia. Yeah, correct. One of the nice little pieces of business of Metroid Zero Mission is you wreck that ship.
Wreck that ship.
Yeah, it's a...
Oh, no.
I hate this. It's my least favorite room in the game. Oh, for the love of God. Patience. Damn it! For the love of God! There we go.
Stupid room.
What was I talking about?
I don't fucking remember.
Why can't we go left? There's
Grappling beam.
grappling beam, yeah. I just realized this is all my fault. like an hour ago.
I want Pokemon Sword and Shield.
I am the one. Yeah, you do.
It's a nice new environment, it looks like, compared to the old ones.
Anyway, I just can't believe you would do that to us. I just want to take full responsibility for this. I am not the kind of person who will be so proud as to not admit my fucking mistake. I dragged us all the way to fucking Brinstar Criteria, thinking it was time to go fight Fantoon, despite us not having the grapple beam. My bad.
It's okay.
We've long since given up any illusions of beating this game with the good ending.
Or the second good one.
Yeah. By the way, excellent poll on this isn't my username. Like, good job getting that username. Like, E-tank to the left of the elevator. Okay, cool.
Hey, there's the map.
At the top. At the top of the elevator. No shit. The right of the elevator. Okay, so... At the top or to the right? By Kraid. I can't remember where we fought Kraid. Do you remember where we fought Kraid? I can't.
Oh, God.
I thought you were offering. Never mind. Where did we fight Kraid? Is this where we fought Kraid?
The right of the...
This isn't where we fought Kraid.
No, this isn't.
We're going to wait the 20 seconds. Alright, this isn't my username. Top right.
Top right in the elevator room.
Oh! Right! Yes! Gotcha. Good. We need another fucking energy tank. We are not good enough to justify, like... Yeah. I see what the dealio is now. I gotta tell you, what's really embarrassing. I can beat the original Metroid in like an hour. And that one is theoretically way harder than this one. Small room with the little bugs that cling to you. Okay. There's a few of those. Aren't there?
Yeah, save point.
Back, you missed it. Okay, cool. We don't need to go down then. I am so happy that there, and this happened on a run of Castlevania 2 for me at one point. That there is just this caliber of Twitch user who's like, this is my shit.
There it is.
That I love this game. I'm gonna watch other people play it. I'm gonna just like show up and help them do it. And like, to wit, I have never seen somebody be mean about that. Not ever. Not a single time have I. Yeah, I got shoot the ceiling. Yes. Not a single fucking time have I seen somebody be really mean about that. Like, everybody seems to be super fucking cool. It's just like, I know what you're looking for, and I'm gonna help. It's fucking awesome. So we're... Okay. Our next thing, we need...
Norfair.
Yeah. Where... See, look at that. We've still got input problems. 9/11, we got 20 minutes to go. Our goal is to get to Crocomar.
Somehow.
I got this game Christmas morning 1994. I got this game in the bargain bin inexplicably 1995. It's the only Nintendo game of that era that made it to the bargain bin ever. And in fact, I don't think I've seen another like first-party Nintendo game make it there until Skyward Sword. Like I saw. Okay, so that's not it. Left top door. Really? Okay. So yeah, all right. So speed boost and then yeah, It's been a while again. Crystal, when's the last time you played this?
Like 15 years ago.
I feel like yep, here's this one. Oh, we already did that. That's another one of the problems that we're having is that we keep switching off. And so that like that Metroid sense that you need where you're like, "Oh, I'll make a note of that later." We're not always paying attention for it.
No.
You also switch these to I prefer L. You switch those.
I didn't switch those.
You didn't?
No.
Okay. Okay, I don't know that we're going to make it back up to the wrecked ship, but at least we can before the stream ends.
We can save it for next time.
We're gonna get to the save point. Down below is Crocomar. Who there's an awesome fake out on that boss battle.
Well, there's a save point right there. Huh.
Yeah, there's still some input lag. It's not constant. It's just a problem with Bluetooth that I've been noticing. My Switch has it real bad.
Oh no.
Yeah, and it has been less bad since I sent in my Joy-Cons to get fixed. Yeah, we were here before. This is not where we want to be right now. I've never used the switched and docked mode. I, in the end, was having that problem with the Switch in handheld mode. With the controllers hooked up to the fucking unit itself.
Wow.
And I had to pay $45 and send it into Nintendo.
I remember this guy.
He just goes into the lava. You don't even need to waste ammo on him. Nope.
Mother Brain was a lot easier in this game.
Way easier than the first game, yes. Oh, I've been corrected. It is acid, not lava.
Looks like red.
For fuck's sake. What? Damn it! I lost my input. That was me, not the input.
That's why I've been using wired Super Nintendo controllers with my...
Oh, nuts. There we go. There's a fly.
Ah.
And now one of the video game. Whoa, what? There we go. I was like, I knew this was supposed to trigger a cutscene, which is one of video games' all-time great fake-outs. I about crapped my pants the first time I saw that.
He's coming back.
Oh.
That were the...
Lol, good game. Nope. We might just be getting the grapple beam. And then tomorrow I work and we can't stream, so who knows when we will do this again. I guess we'll talk about it. This was kind of a surprise. But I do want to complete this game. Do you?
Yeah.
Sweet.
It was a good game for a nice little flashback.
Yep. Excuse me. Really? Good Lord. I tell you, I watched all 3 Karate Kid movies today.
Today? I did not know that. I heard something about
There's a 4th. There was the one with Hilary Swank, but I watched all 3 of the mainline Karate Kid movies before they, did the next Karate Kid. You heard there was what?
I heard there's something going on about a series or something.
Yeah, that's why I did it. Is because I wanted to watch Cobra Kai, and I was like, I'm old as shit, and I haven't seen those movies since I was a kid. Like, they didn't, like many of movies that I saw as a kid, stuck with me. First one is best, I think. Second one is good. With you, username. So many of those, movies I saw as a kid stuck with me. The only one I saw as a kid was Karate Kid, and even then I never saw the end of it. I always fell asleep before it was over.
Yeah.
So I can tell you that unspoiled by nostalgia... Oh shit. This is a ramp, so that's going to be... Sounds like an enthralling movie. Yeah. We need more room. How? There has to be something, right? Like,
Looks like the old-fashioned way.
I don't understand what old-fashioned way.
Jump.
We can't jump that far. Like, all right. Anyway, I can tell you with no fucking rose-colored glasses that, yeah, the first one is great. The second one is good. But not as good. And the third one is like, meh. And by the time we get to the fourth one, I saw that in theaters when I was a child. Stoked, for obvious reasons, that there could be a Karate Kid who was a woman.
What the hell's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand.
Kind of feels like you're stuck in that room with that.
Oh my god, I love that movie. I used to watch it with my uncle. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is the film that stayed with me. Lol. Oh, it's always used power bombs. Oh, fuck. Okay. Alright. Cool. Oh, damn it. I knew I was supposed to speed boost up that. I just...
Get past or get up to that door way up there. Yeah. Grapple beam. See, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Alright. We have 7 minutes.
Go to the save point.
So yeah, like... I watched all of them because I wanted to watch Cobra Kai. And I can tell you that... yeah, for the most part, they're the best they reach is as good.
You saw how much? Just like an episode, or?
No, I'm talking like the Karate Kid movies.
Oh, okay.
I watched 1.5 episodes of Cobra Kai, and so far, I don't think it knows yet, or at least it's not telegraphing yet, whether or not it agrees with the toxic masculinity of it all. Because that's the hand it's playing. Is man up, pussy! And it seems like the show might go to a place where it thinks that that's bad. But it should probably make it a little more obvious that William Zabka's character is not to be admired. Yeah. But we live in a world where people watch Trainspotting and think it's a pro-heroin movie.
No.
I know. I'm just saying we live in that world.
Yeah.
So, first Karate Kid is an outright classic. The others meh. Yeah, that's... And I can tell you, I watched all of them for the first time today. And yes, the first Karate Kid is exactly as good... Oh, for fuck's sake. As it has every right to be, having never seen the whole movie before. It is that good. It's like, I didn't see Rocky until I was like 19, and I was like, oh yes, that's absolutely a classic for a reason. I had a massive Trainspotting poster on my wall growing up. Yeah, so did my friend Spike. I loved that, yeah, they all had the code names. Little Johnny Lee Miller is Sick Boy up in the... Yeah. I had the biggest crush on Johnny Lee Miller growing up. He was zero cool. Oh, for fuck's sake! And who isn't into Ewan McGregor? God, Trainspotting was good.
I love Trainspotting. It's fucking real shit, you know?
Oh my god!
That looked like you would have gone there.
Well, I tried doing it when I was extended the whole way, and it didn't work. And I'm like, really what needs to happen is I need to hit it like at the midpoint.
Either the mid or the end.
But like...
Yeah, it's hard.
Okay, so... No, there we go. Oh my god! I had too much momentum that time. This is frustrating and not at all fun.
Nice tall.
But honestly, only because there's a stream. If I was by myself, I think I'd be frustrated in a fun way.
It would be even better. Yeah. Alright. Go back up.
So when the fuck are we gonna do this again? Because I'm done. We are saving.
Right now?
Huh?
Yeah, you
Oh, I'm saving right now. I'm just saying, like, we're done for the night. That's the end of the stream.
Okay. We'll do it really soon.
This isn't my username. It was a pleasure having you. Thank you for your help. We couldn't have done it without you. This would have been a lot less fun if you hadn't shown up to be like, hey! So thank you for that.
Thanks, Olivia.
Croker says peace. Cheers.
Peace, y'all.
Username also says thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, username. Thank you, Croker.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bridges. I love you.
Yep. Let's see. Good Lord. Of course. Yes. Good night, everybody. It was a pleasure having you all. We have not streamed in well over a year. Hopefully, Hopefully let me know when you go live again. Love you too. Sweet. I think we'll keep doing it. Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see.
Definitely.
Good night. Good night to you too, and good luck with your finals. Oh, woof. I need control of the mouse to end the stream, and I don't have it.
There it is.
Good night, everybody.